Okay guys, somebody asked the question, how do you get a count in at the beginning of your song so that you can jump in and play along with it? What we're not talking about here is having a count in for recording a track. Okay, if you want to count in when you're recording a track, you just select the track you want to record on, activate the count in button, and then on the record menu choose whether you want a 1 or 2 bar count in. I'm going to go with a 2 bar count in. And then when you hit record, you'll get a count in before recording begins on the selected track. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes into record, right? What we're talking about is having a count in at the actual beginning of the song as part of the master file. So you can then use that as a backing track to play along with, either at home or live at a gig. And when you hit play on that master file track, you hear a count in before the music begins. Okay, well, this is how we do it. First, we Command A and select all the song contents. Now, one thing very important, if you've got any track automation in the song, right, then move track automation with regions must be ticked so that when you move the song, all the song contents here, right, the automation moves with it. So we select all the content of our song, Command A, and we move it back however many bars we want our click count in to be. Okay, there's a 1 bar gap for a 1 bar click count in, a 2 bar gap for a 2 bar click count in, or a 4 bar gap for a 4 bar click count in. I'm going to go with 4 bars, right? Okay, next thing, we go to any instrument track. If you don't have an instrument track in your composition, like I don't, then you create one as a dummy instrument track. Okay, so once you've moved your song contents back 1, 2 or 4 bars, however many bars of counting you want, you then go to an instrument track and pencil in an empty MIDI region. Drag that up to the drummer track and it will remain as a MIDI region. Go into that region and choose the percussion sound you want to use for your click counting. You could use like the cowbell there on G-sharp 2, but on D-sharp 4 there's an actual drummer click, like knocking the sticks together sound on D-sharp 4, so I'm going to use that. I pencil in 4 notes on the quarter beats, then I select them all, I lower their velocity down just below 50, about 48 or 49. Then I select the first note on the first beat of the bar and put its velocity right up to 127. So there's an accent on that first beat of the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, and that's it. If my music begins here, I've got a 1 bar count in. If my music begins after 2 empty bars, because I've dragged it back to leave 2 empty bars, then I just copy this over, and now I've got a 2 bar count in, my music will begin on bar 3. I'm going with a 4 bar count in, so I copy again, and I've got 4 bars of click count in before my music begins. Now often you'll find the click percussion sound won't be loud enough compared to the rest of the music when it comes in which case just select the drummer track, go into the smart controls, turn the percussion level right up, and now you have a nice loud count in, as loud as the music that's going to come in after it, so you can really hear it live or when you're practicing at home. And that's it, right? And then we just export song to disk, and that will create a master file of the whole mix with this click at the beginning. Right? Just export. I'm going to go with an MP3 export at the highest quality. You choose whichever type of file you want. Export it. The song is bounced down to a stereo master file. Boom, like that. And now let's play that resulting file. Okay, and here's the resulting file. Let's play it. Okay, and that's that. So you can now put that file onto a tablet play it through the PA at gigs and sing and play over it as a backing track, or practice over it at home, and you've got that nice counting to get you ready for the beginning of the song. That is how you do that.